What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the last video with this white DB1 with the new motor setup installed. Super stoked that the car turned on. Sounds awesome. I'm not gonna do a valve lash yet. It's not really ticking. I kept all of the lifters in the correct order. I pulled them out when we were cleaning the head, and the car is pretty much ready to roll off the driveway. But first, I'm gonna bleed the cooling system a little bit more, and then we can get this car off and get Ricky's white DB1 over there on the driveway for today's task, Vtec head conversion. Shout out to Ricky for coming through. We were supposed to pull this off of his car, but he had another one lying around the house. We're gonna put this on the car here because we don't have one. And go ahead and hook this up with no clamp because I ain't got no clamp. And that goes on like so. Like a charm. Woo. Sounds awesome. Like you don't hear no crazy ticking, no nothing. So we found out that the fan stayed on all the time and it wouldn't allow the car to get hot. Now with the fan off, temperature is up, everything's feeling nice and warm, and the heater hoses are finally hot. So I believe, well, I mean, this is the stock wiring, so I'm not even sure how it's wired, but that's how it works. Now I just gotta get my cousin some rims. Oof. Ricky got those one-piece headlights on his car. He does have the hood bra as well, and that'd be a nice little twin DB1 right here. Look at that. As Ricky is draining the cooling system, I just want to quickly remind you guys, if y'all want a Built to Drive license plate, be sure to hit builttodrive.bigcartel.com. We got plenty of them to go around. Support your boy. Hit the link in the description below.
What's going on, guys? So I know we have some Cambodian followers here on the channel. We all know Cambodia loves spice, right? No. This guy claims to be Cambodian. He's eating some wings, Get it out of me. Bruh, that's not even the hottest of the hot. I don't know, I don't know.
This is stupid spicy.
We have a wing spot called Smoke Eaters, which we love. We go to all the time. And he got the traditional death, if you guys know the menu. That's probably like halfway up the chart. Smile to us, most of us. He's suffering over there.
How's that runny nose, Ricky? Somebody's gonna be missing theirs though.
Yeah. Look, I do everything by hand. Stop recording me.
Are you okay, buddy?
Ooh, where's the water at? God,
yeah, there's some milk in there.
Oh, shit.
So we were just cycling off, you know. We ate first. Ricky, Alan putting in some work, and then now Ricky's eating, and this is kind of how we do it when we got a full house of people. Falcon game is on. If you guys don't know, the family is all Falcon fans, especially my brother and Daniel over there. But yeah, the head's about ready to come off. Just gotta take out the power steering and then head bolts.
What the fuck you doing?
Nah.
Stupid, man. That's offside. We can play through that. Neutral phone is actually good. Mine's pretty nice.
That's got that JDM bronze in there, bro. JDM cars came with bronze glass.
Mine was burning oil though.
Yeah, but it was cleaner.
Yeah.
It was still silver on the inside.
I hope.
Get don't make fun of my freaking breaker bar.
1 minute and 42 seconds.
When you can't afford to buy a breaker bar, you just make one, right?
Yeah.
I hear this fool struggling over there. This a subscriber sent to me specifically for crank pulley. Right? You just shot it. It didn't work.
No way.
Okay, now try this. Now try this.
I thought it was a 19, bro.
It is a 19. It has all the extra weight for the force. Watch. Watch. Right?
Love it.
That's right.
Squeeb it. There you go. Squib kick. Out of bounds. Game over. Touchdown again, Falcons! Again? Touchdown again, baby. 30-22.
I feel like Ricky hasn't done this before.
I haven't done it in a long time. One right here under me. Yeah. That one.
It's been a waiting game with Ricky.
How long has it been? Hey! Chill!
Anyways, guys, so right now Ricky is doing all of the water pump, timing belt, and then once you get all of that stuff back, like attached to the engine,
That's what she said.
dude, it's literally head studs, and the head goes back on. And you know what? While he's taking care of that, I'm gonna check out all the stuff that he has. So this is an automatic ECU. We have the head studs right here. What is this? This is the Vtec conversion, brand new out of the box. If you guys saw the last video, I already tapped the head and secured that into place, deburred it. Not sure what this is. Distributor, and then we have, what is this? 81 mil MLS head gasket from Blocks. Huh. Never ran a Blocks head gasket before. Interesting. And then we have a brand new Skunk 2 intake manifold. Hey Ricky, you want to trade for my dirty one since your engine bay is hella dirty? So yeah, we're gonna have to use everything off the B20 intake manifold. I hope the idler control valve fits this one. It is dual bolt pattern, so hopefully it does. Fuel rail, injectors, all that. It's gonna stay stock. IAT sensor. We're gonna use the throttle body off of that one. Hopefully it's the same because it does have the fast idle control valve. Over here, Tyga was B20V all motor before. Had a chip from Veritable.net. This right here ran in your car perfectly fine, right?
Yep, everything normal.
Yep, this is chip from Veritable. And this right here should run Ricky's car without an issue. So I am going to be swapping everything off in this manifold to this brand new guy right here. I'm going to start off with the fuel rail stuff. Swap it over, pretty simple. Bolt 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. This whole thing comes off. Pull it off with the injector and pull the grommets off from there. Put it in here. You guys know the deal. It's pretty simple stuff. And then idle control valve and throttle body. So one of the concerns that I was saying a minute ago was the fuel pressure regulator outlet is literally sitting on top of that runner. And this is all the way down, almost flush. This one seems to not require this little fuel rail spacer right here. So not a big deal. And I got plenty of bolts to use to put that down and secure it. But my issue is this, guy. So I think, see, this is straight and that's hitting. And if I tilt it forward like this, that's crooked. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bend that a little bit. It's not gonna hurt it. And try to clear it a little bit, just enough that we can put a hose in there. Damn, Ricky, in all my years, man, I've never had a blue timing belt. Okay, guys, so I kind of pried this little outlet a little bit. Got it all nice and secured. 3 10mm bolts up top, and
Let me see the video.
look at that. Clearance, baby. Clearance! So we've been chilling, we've been talking, just trying to find places for us to really do our thing and the shit that we love to do. And you know, we've been throwing an idea around on getting a place where we can offer more service, like all the stuff you guys been seeing on the channel, right hand drive, all-wheel drive, paint jobs, swaps, whatever. This would be the place to do it. Not here. Anyways, I just noticed that this doesn't have any studs or anything, so I'm extracting it from the stock manifold, which has all 4. Typically it's like 2 studs and 2 bolt, but this one's all studs. So pretty simple to do. Just need 2 nuts, right? put them in backward. Fairly simple. Right, sorry for the blurriness, guys. Put one the other way. So what you do is you lock the bottom nut, right, and you shoot the top one in, right, and then you drive it. Done. A couple uggas, you know. Now you reverse it. Done. Right. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to take it out, which is really the same process. So over here, right, we screw it in nice and smooth, right. We put the second one on just like that, right. Give it a couple uggas, right, reverse, right, transfer. Make sure it's pre-threaded. You tend to mess up a lot when you try to shoot with an impact. Couple uggas, break it loose, and now you have your studs. This applies the same way for intake manifold studs, exhaust studs, throttle body studs, fuel rail studs, and studs like me. So Ricky just finished up all of the crank timing side stuff. Daniel's doing the oil sandwich adapter right here. And I hella forgot to do this fitting on top of the head. So if you guys are doing a Vtec conversion, obviously you have to tap the Vtec head to plug up a hole that's going to be exposed in the block once the Vtec head goes on the LS or B20 non-Vtec block. So this is going to be the oil feed now to the head, which comes off the sandwich adapter. And I put RTV on this instead of running it dry, and instead of Teflon. So just go ahead and just thread that in there. Snug this. It is aluminum, so you don't want to snap it because it's easy to strip and break. Snug, let the RTV dry. It'll make it a real nice tight seal. And what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be putting the intake manifold on. It is done. Makes it easier to do it out of the car before putting it in the car, because my hand's too big to go underneath, and the fact that Ricky's car has all the stock original ABS and all that crap in the way, it'd be harder to get to the 12 mil on the bottom side of the head. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap that on with the new gasket, and once they are done, we're gonna marry the two. Alright guys, so what we found out was before putting the head on, I just so happened to touch the lip of the head gasket in the cylinder wall, and I felt a lot of like layover. So I don't know why I didn't catch this earlier. It's a freaking 81 mil head gasket, which is LS, and Ricky's motor is a B20. When you're using a Felpro head gasket on a B20V LSV conversion, the dowel pins, we set them in the front, right? And the Felpro gasket has a smaller holes in front. So what you got to do is you got to use a step drill bit and slowly drill out the 3-layer head gasket to the size of the dowel pin. And now we got it to fit the dowel pin nice and snug, right? And that right there will help align the head gasket when we install the head. And now we are ready for installation, boys. That way. Look down the hole.
Yes. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the lane.
Okay, there we go. Now you scratch. Now I gotta get a resurface.
Resurface and shit.
No, wiggle.
Not sideways. It's like a ship. Like we're riding on the waves. Damn, Ricky, you about to be fast, my boy.
Now you got Vtec head. Take them.
Shane and
Shane and what?
Shane and Plus and the last one guy.
Oh, okay.
Dan and Shane.
There you go.
If you're singing to this,
But hold on. Let me correct you on something. It's Dan and Shay.
Shane.
Steady. Ready? Go.
Bitch.
Oh, it's so bright.
The car wouldn't turn on earlier, but all we did was hold the throttle down and car fired right up. Sorry didn't get the first start. We were trying to diag a little bit of why it was taking forever to turn on, but we gave it a little bit of air and it sounds awesome. So now we're just gonna bleed the cooling system out, install the air box, and then drop the car, let it warm up, and that pretty much is gonna be it for the B20 Vtec conversion on Ricky's car. All right, guys, so we had to play with the distributor a little bit and the timing light. With this distributor all the way back towards the firewall, it only gave us about 11-12 degrees, and we're way off from the 16 that we're trying to be at. And the car has like a really low misfire, but as well as a check engine light. So right now my cousin's gonna check the check engine light, see what's throwing the code, and see if we can square up that little misfire a little bit. All right, guys, so the car has two check engine lights. There's a code 20, which is ELD, and then there's a second code for 41, which is a O2 sensor, because he doesn't have a 4-wire on here, and that's not a big deal. But the ELD, we haven't figured out what it is. He does have an eBay distributed jumper and ECU jumper, so we're gonna have to tinker with that a little bit or order like a more quality harness. But the car has a really low like misfire, but the car like revs up perfectly fine. So we got the car put on the floor right now, and I'm gonna have Ricky go drive it and see if the car has some type of drivability, because he needs to go home. This is his daily, and when time permits we'll come back and tinker with it. I don't know if you can hear it back here. It's like a pulsating like noise. So low misfire, but again the car revs out, and O2 sensor will take care of that. But that's pretty much what it is. It's super late right now. We're just gonna wrap everything up. Sorry to end this so abruptly. We want this to be perfect, but not everything is perfect. So this is definitely a work in progress. Ricky is finally B20 Vtec. This is only the first stage, because you know, 2020 we got a little something up his sleeve for this car and for his car. Oh, and Tyga's CRV is here as well too. So if you guys want to stick around for what we're doing with Tyga's car, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you guys loving the progress on the DB1s, it's gonna get a lot more love here on the channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But with that being said, my hands are frozen, my toes are also frozen. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.